The fire didn't kill them all. Some screams got trapped in the walls, burning, crying, waiting. And now that someone has heard them, the hospital is starting to bleed. They say the fire happened overnight, but the smoke never truly left room 303. The ashes settled into the floor. The blood soaked into the cracks. And now, every night after 12:03 a.m., something stirs beneath the hospital, something no one dares talk about. But Amaka had opened the door. And now the silence around her was beginning to whisper. The next evening, her shift felt colder. The lights in the east wing dimmed lower than usual, like they were dying with each passing hour. She tried to avoid the hallway near room 303, but the crying found her anyway, soft, distant, always at the edge of her hearing. She asked the other nurses if they heard it, too. They said no. But their eyes told her they were lying. That they had heard it. That they were afraid to admit it. One of the night guards, an old man named Musa, caught her staring too long at the sealed door. He pulled her aside and whispered, "Don't let the boy's voice fool you. It's not just him in there anymore." Amaka asked him what he meant, but he wouldn't say more. Only that once, years ago, a nurse stayed too long near that room, and was found wandering the rooftop, barefoot, whispering lullabies to herself with her eyes rolled back. That night, Amaka's curiosity won over her fear. She returned to the archives, this time digging deeper, past the personnel files, down into old security reports, covered in soot stains and torn edges. That's when she found it, photos from the fire. Blurred, scorched, but one image caught her breath. A burned baby crib. Charred but still upright. And next to it, in the smoke, barely visible, a dark figure crouched in the corner of room 303, staring at the camera through the flames. Its face was wrong. Not human. Smiling. She flipped to the next page. An incident report. Unknown presence captured during cleanup. Room resealed. Staff instructed to report further activity. Beneath it, a line had been scribbled by hand, like someone added it in panic. The mother didn't die in the fire. She stayed behind. Amaka's pulse roared in her ears. Her flashlight flickered. And then she heard it again, but closer. The crying baby. Only this time, it wasn't coming from room 303. It was coming from the air vent right above her head. She looked up. A small hand, wet and ash-covered, slipped between the vent slats, fingers twitching, reaching down for her hair. She stumbled backward as the crying warped, twisting from infant sobs into something lower, something deeper. Like a woman screaming through a throat full of smoke. The light in the basement exploded, plunging her into darkness. She backed into the file shelf. Papers fell around her like dead leaves. And above it all, from the intercom speaker, came the same broken whisper. "Find him, or I will." To be continued.